He is among top 10 motivation speaker in the Middle East. तालियों की गूंज में प्रोफेसर डॉक्टर सिकंदर अली।
Thank you very much. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. 2 men on ferry, a very heavy sofa, the 10th floor of the building. After 2 hours of struggle, they asked their person in charge, "Where are we? And how many floors more do we have to go?" He looked out of the window and replied, "I have told you something. One is good, the other is bad. The good news is, we are on the 9th floor. But the bad news is, we are in the wrong building." Honorable guests, once again, Assalamu alaikum. I also have two news for you. One is good, the other is bad. The good news is, they say the knowledge is power. But the bad news is, I say, no. Knowledge is not the power. It is the application of knowledge that is power. Because if you do not use the knowledge that you acquire from your schools, colleges and universities for your benefit and for the benefit of all humanity, it is not automatically going to be a power. Rather, it will be wasted. I therefore advise you to use whatever knowledge you have acquired from your schools, colleges and universities for your benefit and for the benefit of all humanity. Again, dear friends, I have a good news and a bad news. This time, the bad news first. Dear friends, whenever you want to start something, whenever you want to make a difference, whenever you want to change this world, there are always two types of people who will tell you, you cannot make a difference. You cannot achieve your goal. You cannot change the world. This was a bad news. But the good news is, who are those people? Number one, those who are afraid to try. And number two, those who are afraid that you will succeed. And the good news is, it does not matter what they say. You can always succeed only if you make a decision to succeed. My teacher and world's #1 motivational speaker, Anthony Robbins, says, it is in the moments of making a decision that your destiny is shaped. And above all, it is the hadith of Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Innama al-amalu bin-niyyat. Verily, the deeds depend upon your thoughts. Dear friends, if you think you are beaten, you are. If you think you dare not, you don't. If you think you will lose, you are lost. For out of the word we find, success begins with a fellow's will. It's all in the state of mind. If you think you are outclassed, you are. You have got to think high to rise. You have got to be sure of yourself before you can ever win a prize. Life's battles do not always go to the stronger or faster man, but soon or late, he who wins is the man who thinks he can. And my advice to you is, step forward. Begin it today to change yourself, to achieve your goals, to change this world. After all, this is your world. And do it now, because yesterday is a history, tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift, that is why we call it the present. Otherwise, our story will be the same, like this poet says, when I was young and free, and my imagination had no limits, I dreamed of changing the world. As I grew older and wiser, I discovered the world would not change. So I started my side somewhat and settled for changing only my country. But that too seemed immovable. As I grew into my twilight years, in one last desperate attempt, I settled for changing only my family, those closest to me. But alas, they would have none of it. And now, as I lay on my deathbed, I suddenly realized only if I had